Dude, I gotta speed run this.
But don't speed run too much. You gotta get all them coins.
I'm streaming now.
Oh, there's no mic.
This mic.
Use that mic.
There's mic.
You said you put no mic.
I said I would. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Stop. You're a bully.
No, you.
You're a bully. I really gotta finish this like desperately. Bruh. Can you see it so far? Sure, here. That's what I got him. Okay, there we go. Okay, it looks like I don't know. Probably because it's a school night. I'm only streaming right now because I need to finish this for school. Like, I desperately need to finish this. It's for film. It's a scene recreation, so I thought I could literally just do an animation meme. That's the right time frame I need it to be in. And then, but I didn't know it scene recreation, which is why this looks so similar to Big Petunias. Alright, there we go. Any better, but no, I can barely hear it, but whatever. What's the school project about? It's a scene recreation. I have to animate, or at least, see, I'm the only kid in that film class that animates. Everybody else actually films, but I'm still accepted into it because technically what I'm doing is still film. And I am still using all the film techniques that I'm learning in my own animation and work, because again, technically it's still film. And the scene recreation, you have to take a scene and recreate it. So I thought this could be a win-win. If I do an animation meme, I can be able to post it on YouTube, and I get a project in. Okay, I was like, I'm sorry. Oh, great. Let me make this a deeper black, like this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, I remember that. What's poppin'? Hey. I'm trying to play somewhere so it looks right. That's the best welcome message. You're about to say the whole alphabet in the chat. I want to be the letter Q. I want to be the letter. I like the letter X. I don't know why. X is really cool. X is my favorite. Maybe it's just like the weirdest one. Like all the letters at the end are weird. X, W, and Z are special. I like X because it's like one of the only letters that doesn't start with its own letter. X. It also just sounds cool and it's used in some of like the craziest words. When you be. Oh, that's actually a good reason why, yeah. I was gonna work on this earlier, but Pokemon, I couldn't put it down. Yeah, I always like when people watch my streams. See, actually, I've been wanting to ask my YouTube watchers, um, this question, but I haven't got the chance to. I'm gonna put a poll maybe on YouTube, or like just put something in my community post about this later on. So like, so you're gonna hear this again, but so I want to try and convince my parents to go. All right, cool. That's very much appreciated. So, I have been planning on seeing my boyfriend at Anthrocon next year. He's gonna be there, and I want to see him for the first time. Here's my problem. My parents are gonna be obviously like very like about that. So, I want to convince them, and I want to convince them by seeing I can make money. Yes, he is. I thought that was kind of obvious. And I guess I am one too. I say to myself I'm more than just that. But like, I hate the label, but I guess I am. But I want to see him, and I want to convince my parents I can go. Cause see, I'm across the states. That's my problem, and I want to be able to fly there. So I want to convince my parents I can make money a little bit to help with the fees for that. I haven't even told about this yet. I'm gonna tell them hopefully soon and see if they'll be down for this. So my plan was that I was gonna make money off YouTube because I can. I haven't gotten it activated yet, but I have like the button ready to monetize myself, so I can get money for every like, every view, and whatnot. Hi, what's poppin'? No, I don't hate furries, no, not at all. I used to be a big. No, I'm not that much anymore, but I'd say I hate being called just a furry. I like being called something more than that. Aw, thank you. This is what I'm working on currently right now. So my plan for this is here. Oh, sweet. Oh my god, I have so many viewers now, what? Am I a god? I don't think I'm a god, dude. I don't think I'm very much a god. I really want to be, but like I don't think I am. Hey, that worked perfectly. Look, I put it right there. Where's glue? Okay, I can think of a tip right now. When it comes to how I do my movements, I always start with the middle movement. So let's say like if I wanted a hand to go from like let's just draw like a stick arm, like let's do like a waving motion, I guess. Like this is the hand, this is the shitty one. There's the arm, and this is the starting movement, and this is where we're gonna end up here. So what I would do is draw basically the before and after, or mostly I'll just draw the before, sketch out the after, and then in between I would, if I did an in between here, that is not an in between, that is, and usually I would do like a zoop if you want speed, if you want this to be fast. It takes a lot of just like kind of knowing what would look best. So let's say I wanted to have a slow start and then zoop up like really fast, like slow and then boom. So you could draw like, if I redraw this hand here, you can move it just a little bit like that, and then put it in between in, and then do the zoop. Like if we actually add more depth. And usually if you do a big zoop like that, like if you imagine, if you took your fist and you punched a wall, you're gonna recoil from it, right? From any big motion, you're gonna have a recoil, because you have to return back to the original position. So to show force and to show power, you want this to be exaggerated a little bit, and then you want to go back here. So it's add in between. And you want to have like a frame where it goes back a bit, and you want it to settle back down. It depends on how strong the force was. Depends on how much you want the recoil to last. You can make it last a little, like very, very short, or you can make it last very long. If it's shown to go fast, that shows even more power. I'm gonna get rid of this afterwards, of course, so I can actually keep animating. And then usually I draw my frames again. Because if you have a little wobble there, let me see how it looks actually. Yeah, like that. So you have your starting motion. Now you can also have, instead of this frame, like see how this looks here? Here, let me try the frame. like that. Measure. There it is. And you can make this, if you want, a little more powerful, by instead of having this frame, you could take it and you can actually make it a little bit down instead of up. Now to do this. It doesn't feel like that much. It doesn't feel like that much of a difference. But what it's doing is instead of having like start low and then zoop with power, instead you're going here, getting ready, and then doing the swoop. It doesn't seem like it makes that difference, but when you see it, it really does. Because it shows, if you have a build-up, it shows that this, for example, that this motion was intended, like a punch. But if it wasn't intended, you want it to move just exactly when it started. Like, let's say a person being punched, they don't know what's coming. So you don't want to build up for that unless they're aware it's coming. In that case, then you want to build up. But if they don't know it's coming, you want it to go from its starting position to as fast as you can, bam, like that. You can make things just stick there a little bit just by like it just going forward as fast as possible and then just stopping immediately. It just shows force. You can do the opposite as well if you want slower movements. If you want slower movements, you want more frames in between and show more depth in the movement. As you see, that's not very many frames. That's because of how fast it is. But if you want a slow movement, you want to show every detail of movement. Like, for example, if you have a furry character and its cheek fluff has to be waving in the wind or so, you want to show every frame of that movement to show it's slowly moving. While if it was going fast, you want maybe like 3 frames of just going crazy. Not even the right frame there. Okay, it looks kind of stiff actually. I can make that better, but we're gonna continue working on what I was doing. By the way, a Stuff is Way 2 is gonna be in progress at one point. Sure, my dude. Let me get on my phone. Okay, so I just watched your wholesome, like, the bird one, the picky bird gift. The zoops on the face, very well done. I like them a lot. But one thing I would change, don't make it zoop twice. Only make it zoop twice, I'd say. Like, for example, if you had a character that was showing emotion by nodding a lot, that's when you want to zoop a lot. But this character is just dancing there. That first zoop in the face, when it goes up to down, shows a lot more movement. So I'd say zoop that one and have a slower build up back up. You can have a bit of a zoop. But showing how there's so much power in it's going from up to down very fast and at a far distance. So it looks unnatural for it to go up. It's like if you took your head and you cracked your neck basically to go all the way back and then all the way down as fast as you could. And it looks kind of broken. Another thing I'd say to improve is to keep shapes or try to keep shapes consistent. I have that problem a lot. In which sometimes when you see like younger animators, I don't mean to be mean, but you'll see like when they move, shapes go all over the place. That's one thing you want to improve on. Even I still have to, is to keep shapes consistent, especially things like hair, tails, and other accessories that hang off of a character, like ears. They can change shape as you move them, which is why it takes practice just by drawing them. If you know how to draw them, you can animate them properly and make them have some kind of proportion and life to them. It's very smooth, I have to say. Like, it's very fluid. It really is. There is a lot of life to it, I gotta say. But I would say to have it more realistic, or at least make it more, natural for the bird. Because if this bird was doing this in real life, it'd probably break its neck or break its spine. So, I would say just, you can zoop, but there are times to zoop and times not to zoop as much. I love zooping. That's what I call smear frames just zoops. You can zoop a lot. Wait, don't what? I don't know if you mean by that by like sub, because I already did sub to you. To zoop or not to zoop, that is the question. Don't sub? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I still need to figure out when and when not to zoop, because that's still tough for me. What did I say? I mean, I just said, okay, I won't sub. Oof, okay. Oh, I gave up on that one. No, I gave up on that one. That was one I just kind of just gave up. That one is still on my, like, unfinished, and I'm never even gonna finish it anyway list of things. what's poppin'? I'm trying to make a thing and it looks stupid right now. Oh, okay, I had no idea what's poppin', dude. Hey, what's poppin', my dude? No, I'm making something for our school. looks again. Alright, that looks good. Probably not. I really need to finish this, dude. Alright, let's see how that looks so far. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Alright, let me see if I can watch it one more time. Hi, what's good? I'm draining myself to finish this. I really need to. It's for a school project. That it is. You're right. Alright, let me rewatch this so I can kind of get an idea what I want next. Oh, I don't have all the frames on. That's why it looks weird. Thank you. I need to burn through this. God, I'm getting so distracted. I want to go for Pokemon, but I have to finish this. No, forget it. I'll see what I can do, I guess, tomorrow. I can't finish this right now.